let's check out this guy's blood.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. I cannot enter.
That's not
It's locked.
I forgot where I needed to go already. There it is. Sorry. Being dumb already.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
these for the time being. Wait, damn it. Sepsis. Kindness. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was fine. And handle parts.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doctor.
I just want to see if you got a shotgun shell. Ah. That's what I need. Alright. I know last time I screwed up with the boss battle, but I'm gonna try and be more thorough with the, you know, the EXP and all that other nonsense. Because I didn't know if, I don't know, I was just thinking about Knights of Azure 2, which, what is it? That if I didn't do this straight away in the amount of time, you know, something bad might happen. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. Wait, did I get the... Oh, I didn't do that. I thought I... Whatever. Alright. Increased damage. Good enough. Now we move on. I have to... Well, let me see what the new dialogue is, and then I can move on to my main objective.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Could this be it?
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? something happened. She seemed such a very capable woman.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Yeah, I figured there'd be something more to go on with, but
We'll
whatever.
talk later.
Oh, that was a waste. So again, try and be more thorough with the use of EXP and upgrading weapons and stuff. That way I won't screw up like I did with the boss the last time I played this. Alright, just go down. Nope, I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay, so all I gotta do is just go up here.
This is despicable.
You're getting on those, dude. Really? There's the stay down already, thank you. At least the mice respawn.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Why can I not interact with the bin? But
Speak English, do ya?
I'll probably go down there another time. Much as I want to farm for stuff. Hacksaw's doing wonders for me. Better than the... What did I have last time? Machete, yeah. Are there any hideouts? Okay, I guess not. Well, at least not yet, I assume.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
I was gonna say, look around, see if I might find something. More mice. I'll be taking that, thank you very much. Discreetly attend Marysville. Yeah, discreetly. Save ball kill and it's level 20. Yeah, I ain't messing with that. more skulls. That takes care of that. Oh. Time to play hero again.
Somebody help! What do you want? Somebody help!
Thanks for the loot.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Okie dokie. If you say so.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Yeesh.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
I figured one of these doors would be accessible.
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
Well, can't do anything in terms of medicine, so I'll look around one more time to see if there is something I can. Okay, well. Oh, wait. That was just money.
It's locked.
Ah, crud. Of course. Well. That was a major waste.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend the hands of mercy, most merciful Father.
That was odd.
The soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Let's kind of
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I say this.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
I want to say something about, if it's a good idea for a vampire to go into a church or let alone go near one. But I'll just leave it alone.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I don't. Not like what I'm about to do, but
Monster! Fuck, he's dead! Die, Vampyr!
so much for sneaky. Okay. Well, interacting.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Ooh, you're so scary.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
I'd head back if I were you, sir. Not a safe place. Right now, sir. Stop! Fuck!
This man stoned me with his faith, his crucifix. This is not good news.
You know, it's funny, I was about to help the skull out, but died too quickly. Okay. Moving on. I thought that was something I could pick up from his corpse, but nope. Oh, this person again. Can't do anything with Amelia, so I'm not gonna bother with her if you don't get out the way.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I don't believe you, but okay.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Why do I have this distinct feeling that this is gonna end poorly?
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Most of them don't speak English. How am I supposed to interview them?
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Wait a second. Switch all. Let's see if there's anybody I can. Okay, guess not. Oh, well.
Lord, give us strength.
Filthy murdering bastard!
Stop Vampyr! Shit! You'll pay for that!
Yeah, pay for that. Oh, this guy again. Well, at least those guys are out. Out of the way, I mean. Okay. Sustenance.
This is despicable. I have this thirst of blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Seriously? Your friend just got attacked and you're just gonna... Okay, well.
It's one of them!
Alright, dude. Alright, enough of this.
We have to stop it!
Sit down. Not even gonna question that.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Okay.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan.
Yeah, go away.
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna do some upgrading. And I'll keep the health at level 5. I guess that seems good enough for me. I just need to find a good handle part. Damage dealt. Let's go with damage increase. mission first and then do the main one. See where it goes from here.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh boy. Of course.
Steady, boys!
Alright. Now you pissed me off. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. That might lead me to a boss fight and I need to be prepared for the worst. Oh, come on, seriously. Alright, now you're pissing me off. Sit down.
I have this thirst for blood.
Figure there'd be more mice. Look at there she is.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
From what I have heard, she was a brave woman. I wish I had met her before that tragedy occurred.
You should go home now.
No, not yet. I miss my dear Matthew so much, and I can't forgive myself.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
You're so stupid.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
You really...
Why?
But you're not...
You sound like...
Let's just...
Please...
Okay, it just repeats. I thought it was different.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
Goodbye, Xiaoshu. Maybe we'll talk later.
You know you can trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
Hello again.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
I'm missing something here.
You realize...
Why?
But you're not...
You sound...
Let's just...
Please...
You should go...
I think...
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshu.
Oh.
Take care on the way home.
There was something different.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshu. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, so...
Many new graves.
Okay, so that worked out alright. Okay, maybe I will try and see where those blood trails lead up. I know it's going to lead up to a terrible boss fight. Unless, of course, I'm mistaken.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I gotta look for that blood trail again now. So, I apologize, and please bear with me for... Okay, here's the blood trail. Goody, goody gumdropperoonies. Wait, I hope this is the... Oh, yep, this is the one. This is where I need to go. This is going to be fun.
As I feared.
Fun.
Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Okay. I stopped attacking, then all of a sudden I just attacked automatically.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Or
I have this thirst for blood.
oh boy, so that's where I need to go to. Sheesh. And I was worried for nothing. I thought I was gonna engage in a terrible boss fight, but oh. Oh wait, this is where I was going to. And I was like, Okay, yeah, this one just led me to the... I pretty much just got lucky to know where the person I'm looking for is, or vampire, whatever.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Because I gotta talk to Ash, buddy. If I knew where she is. Who you?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Can you tell me anything about recent events in the hospital?
Oh, goodness me. This whole story is such a shame, sir. I have no idea how it happened.
What are you talking about?
Poor Miss Jones. Her body is missing. Someone stole it.
Miss Jones's body has gone missing.
Yes. The body was brought here this morning, and now it's gone.
Who could have stolen a corpse?
That's exactly what I asked myself for the whole day. Who could do such a thing? These are terrible and shameful times, Dr. Reed.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Opium.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
I haven't earned enough EXP to do some upgrades, so I'll leave it alone for now. Not anymore.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the Scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
Have you embraced this woman, like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes. It has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Oh, that was a waste.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
I wouldn't say it was a waste, but darn it, pressing the wrong button again. Alright. I'll just go ahead and do this one story mission at the docks and then call it quits. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Yeah, of course. Some stupid hints.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips.
Ew.
I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald, he found me and saved me.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Sorry that y'all hear me on, but can't exactly fight it. Great. Well.
Get them weapons ready!
I thought that was another person to fight. Okay. Wait, where do I go? Again, sorry for yawning. Sit down already.
I cannot enter.
Get their weapons ready! We found one! It's down! Finish it!
Alright, you know what?
Murdering bot! That's what you do with leeches.
You're right side.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Come on, turn around so I can... Thank you.
Stop it, leech! Oh, Christ!
Better go home, sir. Stop now! This one's mine! Yeah!
I'll be taking those, thank you very much.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
Another one. crap, can't go in there because it's locked. Oh. Time to move on. Squirrel and grease. Skulls, scowls, whatever you want to call them. Hello. Lead paint, lead rod. Large knife.
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
I can't equip it. Well, that's sad. But then again, it was sort of a mission thing. But it would have been nice to equip it. Oops. Soup. Alright, these local investigations. Yeah, you know what I can manage even with this itchy ear I have. Oh, there's Digby.
For now.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
You lucky I can't mesmerize you.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Gross.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Oh, now all of a sudden you want to be all compliant.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I know I should have been giving people medicine, but you know, I'm going to go ahead and...
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little sleepy, so you know what, I'll just go ahead and pick this up next time.